97 Eyewitness News at 5 starts right now.
A guilty plea today to sex trafficking charges from a man accused of leading a teenage girl into a life of prostitution less than a month before her murder. Eyewitness News reporter Leah Hope joining us tonight with the story that's new on the news at 5.
Kathy, the tragic end of a teenager's life has led her mother on a crusade to prevent other children from being caught up in sex trafficking. As a result of her efforts, today is the first criminal conviction associated with the sex trafficking of a local 16-year-old who was murdered 2 years ago. Details revealed in court leave a mother without words.
She's deeply, deeply saddened, emotionally destroyed to hear that her child was treated as a piece of chattel.
Today, Charles McPhee pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit sex trafficking of a minor. In court, federal prosecutors say McPhee introduced minor A to Joseph Hazley, who is also charged. Prosecutors say McPhee watched Hazley create a Backpage.com profile for minor A. And for the introduction, McPhee was to get a finder's fee of $250.
It is beyond shocking and heartbreaking to hear that this child was bought for $250.
The family of Desiree Robinson says minor A was Robinson. The 16-year-old was found murdered in a Markham garage on Christmas Eve 2016. An alleged customer has been charged for the murder, Antonio Rosales. Robinson's mother, Yvonne Ambrose, was in court today, moved to tears. The federal case goes after Hazley and McPhee for their alleged part in involving a minor in prostitution. Robinson's mother has also filed a civil complaint against Backpage.com.
Clearly, we would not be here today if it was not for the ease of access of sexual exploiters, adult predators who take children off the streets and post them on websites.
McPhee left court today without commenting. His attorney says McPhee, who had been a friend of Robinson's, is deeply sorry.
Nobody wants to pick up a 16-year-old girl and have her killed, you know. So this is one of the worst things that you could imagine happening in your life, and he's got to live with that.
Co-defendant Joseph Hazley has a detention hearing tomorrow in federal court. McPhee is expected to testify against Hazley in return for a reduced recommended sentence from prosecutors. As for the murder suspect, Antonio Rosales, no trial date has been set for him.